Test. Oh, there we go. Good evening. So, no, it's not evening, it's afternoon. I bloody wish it was evening, given the amount of day, given the day I'm having. So, as stream title says, I'm going to be making a Gambit system for the party, which is like the third iteration of actual combat AI. So, yeah. So I've done so far over the past couple of days is the view bit, and I've done a skeleton version of the view model bit. So this stream will be doing this bloody monstrosity. So basically it works pretty much like in Final Fantasy 12 actually. I'll show you. This is obviously, I haven't done the UI yet, but if I open this up. Also, the saving and loading hasn't been a thing yet. Being a thing is not a thing. But yeah, you have a condition, which basically, if this thing would show up. So yeah, you can enable them and disable them at will. If the enemy either is not, has, or has not. If it's greater than a health percentage, if they're greater than 0%, then cast a skill that does the most damage per second, the most damage per energy, or a specific skill. Click this, and it'll show whatever specific skill, use power attack against them. This is for Brawler. May want to put something here that says change class as well, and yeah. So that's how it works, and then once I've done the model bit, I will then work on this saving and loading. But yeah, basically it loads a class and do that. So actually I'm going to call this Bolt, anyway, Brawler Default 1 or something along those lines. Basically some preset ones that can't be changed, and then let the player save their own and, you know, carry it across save files, or even just post them online. I'm not really worried about the combat portion being, you know, solved. Yeah. So this is the item, like I said before, conditional action. I was going to do some compound ones, like because it's in a grid container. What I could do is something like this. Or maybe not. Ah, yes. Wait. Hang on. So yeah, we'll probably replace this if with an and go from there. Sorry, there's a door. Give me a sec. Bloody canvasser or some other guy I don't know. So yeah, just ignored him. So future thing would be to add compound conditionals like if, and, or prevent a selector, but for the time being we'll just have a single if statement. Oops. Where was I? Oh yes. So what we want to do for this stream is convert this, which is the UI bit, into a model bit which can be understood by the game, the combat engine. Let's see. Yes. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. So this Gambit list model is the parallel to this. This is the parallel to this. If and then components. The if component will be the entity selector. So if the ally is blah 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 blah, and then this is the skill selector, which is the then component, because you haven't implemented items yet, or haven't implemented usable items yet. So yeah, it's just sort of thing here. Specific skill selector, use skill, active skill base, conditional skill selector, get skill priority, blah 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 blah. That specific skill is the, like I said, the specific skill, but you can select. Where are we? Conditional skill selector. You can then also select the skill that does the most damage, the one that does the most DPS, the one that does the most damage per MP. Same with healing. Also curing debuffs, whether they're conditions or hexes, that sort of thing. I think that's covered it. So yeah, as I said before, here's the view component, and I think I've done a skeleton for the view model component. If I can find it, it's not in scenes, it'll be in scripts. Combat, Gambit list view model. Here we go. Gambit list view. Blah 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 blah. So I'm going to add another one called Gambit list model. This Gambit list hasn't been implemented yet, but we'll do that just after this. Standard Gambit list view, generate the Gambit list. So this needs to generate one of these. Then finally, Gambit list view. List view. Leave these both as general for not implemented into exceptions. That's fine, because the view model is very small. Just all we need to do is just convert it from one to the other. One that can be understood by the player and one that can be understood by the game. So this is the UI. So might as well stick this in here. Gambit list. And we are going to be creating a lot of classes. And these are going to inherit from resource because we want to save them to, we want to save them to disks so that when the player loads up the game for the next time, it'll load up, oh, I've got these tactics set up. Tool is for if I want to change the things in the inspector, say if I want to make the same thing for enemies. It wouldn't make sense if I had to go into the game and then change the enemy's behavior, because then the player will do that. So if I put tool, this lets me do it in the UI, and also it shows up. So that's also a what's the word? A plus. So private Gambit list. I'm not entirely sure what the copyright is for the term Gambit, because I know it's been used by Final Fantasy XII, and it is a common, well, relatively common word in the English language. I don't think it's a name or anything, so I don't know. If we can't call it a Gambit, then we just call it tactics or something like that. No real worry. So list items, then it's not like no, it's not void. It'll return an entity for the target and an active skill base. The skill we're using, and we'll call this get next action. Entity caster. because these are going to be independent from the actual, character that's using the skills. Yes. Sure, and then we can generate new one, Gambit list item. So this will also be a resource. Export. Private pool. Target allies. Export. Private pool. Negate. That's the is not function. No, wait. This isn't in the. This is in entity selector, not the Gambit list item. Okay, fine. We'll generate those classes then. So this will be entity select or base. Resource. And this is abstract as well. Didn't mean to copy the stream title. Now I want to cut this and paste it here. And then also export private float target value. We can generate any properties later on. And just for completeness, just complete what I've put in the diagram. It'll be a public abstract entity select entities entity candidates. Yep. Anything else? Oh yeah, the skill selector base. And that'll be it. And then we can build, and then hopefully we can put the subclasses directly here. It would be nice if a C# thing you could check a box to make it abstract or something like that. But Godot doesn't really care about their C#, it's more of an afterthought. So yeah, it's going to probably take a while till that thing's put in. So for now we're going to put in public abstract entity active skill base select skill entity targets. This is most likely going to be a length of 1, but it can have 2. Say if there's 2 enemy entities that are above 50% health or whatever. And then active skill based skills. So these will just be the equipped skills of the entity. I could just put entity caster, but I think that's probably just not going to be that good. Abstract but is contained in of course. Let's mark this as abstract. Okay. That's all well and good. So, get rid of the view component, close that for the time being. So, bar skills equals entity, no, it's not entity, it's caster. Not equipped skills, it's all skills? I'm tempted to just change that to available skills rather than equipped skills. So yeah, this will include the basic attack, the what you call it? Oh, I've lost track. Basic attack, basic defend, probably. Yeah. Right. Private entity select base. Entity selector. Private skill selector base. Skill selector. Then it would be bar and target entities. TIES. There we go. Equals entity selector dot select entities. Now our candidates are going to be what are the candidates going to be? If no bar candidate targets. It's not a bloody cube map array. Equals caster is allied entity. No. Bar get enemies equals caster is allied entity and list. No, wait. Is allied entity XOR entity selector dot get. No, it's targets allies. So it should be in and. So if the caster is target entity and allies, or caster is enemy entity and entity selector dot targets allies. No, it's so actually no. This is and not targets allies. Yes. Or caster is enemy entity and it does target their own allies. So var candidate entities equals get enemies dot. No, it's not. It's get enemies ternary. Combat instance enemy party all active enemies except if it's going to get the inactive enemies. Or combat instance player party dot all party members. You can use all enemies and hopefully it won't be too slow. If it is too slow, then we just have to limit it to about from 100 enemies to about 20 or so. Maybe even less. Right, while we're here, entity selector. Public. Bool targets. Actually, I don't need to do this. Just generate the property like so. Obviously you can't see because it's technically a different window. Here we go. I'm gonna move. You shouldn't really be merging fields and properties together, but these two are practically the same purpose anyway, so it's, yeah. Make it private as well. Right, back to our skill selector. It should be. I've got to somehow have an overlay where I can put this just to show what's going on, but I'm not entirely sure if it's actually been legible if I change it to about the other quarter of the screen. Well. Yeah, we'll move this back to where it was. No implicit conversion between generic enumeral enemy entity and... Yes, there is. There you go. Okay. Yeah. And then finally it would be return skill selector, not select skill. Target entities, skills. Cannot convert from enumerable. Actually, no. Put it here. Okay. That looks all right. No, these don't have the blooming... put them in the wrong bit. Yeah, okay. So... Of course the bloody Stambots are going to show up in my Twitch chat, aren't they? I clear it, but no, it's still gonna... Not great. I'm gonna have to close the whole widgets then. Fuck. Yeah, I can't get rid of the that's a pain. That is a real pain. Fortunately, it's not too bad. Right, what am I doing? Okay, so for each var item in item, not TM, in list items. If item dot is valid with caster, which basically means that we have a skill. Bar targets equals item dot get valid targets. No. Get targets, because the skill selector will determine the entity that's been targeted anyway, so yeah, from there. And then if it is valid, then it should just save them into fields, and then we can just get target and they'll get the value of the field instead of having to calculate it twice. Bar skill equals item dot get skill to use. And because I haven't generated these yet, I'm just gonna put entity target equals active skill base. There we go. No. There's a better way of doing this. There we go. Then we just return target skill. And then at the end, when there hasn't been any found, we just return null. Oops. Null. Null. And that would just basically mean use attack on a random person. Right. This we'll want to plonk here. Just need public. Actually, what I can do is generate them, which means I can just stick this to here. If candidate entities dot count is equal to, whoops, it's equal to 0, then target equals null. skill equals null. Return false. Then var skill equals that. The fuck? Cannot use local variable skill before it's declared. It's declared here. The fuck you smoking? I'll just put it like that. Out parameter skill must be assigned to before control using the method. Cannot use local variable skill before it is declared. I'm not using it though. God damn it. No, I'll leave that be for now. This isn't... This is a class, so it's by definition nullable. So why is this used? But the... Wait a minute. Oh, I've put a var there, of course. Yeah, that... Yeah. So this needs to be killed. This needs to be... var entity skill equals that. Let's get skill. Var skills equals caster. Whoops. Dot all skills. To array. If entity's skill dot item 1 is not null, then target equals entity skill dot item 1. No, wait. I think you can just do it like this. Target equals entity skill dot item 1. Skill equals entity skill dot item 2, and then just return skill does not equal null. It should return true. But yeah. No, because if you have a target that's... Yeah, have a Gambit that says target above 50% health, but the guy only has healing skills, then it just uses the basic attack, but... Oh well. That should work. That's the is valid, yep. So entity select space has targets, allies, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Select entities up there. So these shouldn't be private, these should be protected. And the same with the skill selector. Oh no, that's alright. Right. also may want to hint saying bool is enemy party. I could just pass it the entity party object, but I don't know. Save all that. Right. I'm gonna make a new folder called selectors. Move this up into here. I'll wait before I do build the project. This lets us put these. Put this as the parent class when we're generating scripts. Of course, the backside of this is that it takes a while for the Godot editor to catch back up after building. It's not as bad as Unreal, because that usually takes, 10 or so minutes to build, but it's still a pain in the arse, especially if you're making games. Sorry, streaming making games. Ooh. Here we go. Right. Manage to call the multi-handle value equals null pointer is true, continue. Probably an editor. This is a beta version, so that's probably why. Put the skin in there. And why does it have to rescan files every time I create a new one? Oh well. Or move one. I suppose if I create one, it has to do the same thing as well. Right, entity selector base. There we go, and then we'll call this health condition entity cell or export private bool is greater than then so this just return candidates dot where x into x dot health current health divided by x dot max health is greater than target value if is greater than, then do that. Else just flip it. Also need to handle it being negated. So it will be if is greater than XOR negate. So if negate is false and is greater than is true, then go in. If negate is true and is greater than is false, then yeah, do that. Is not greater than. Actually, you know what? I enumerable of entity filtered, then filtered. Oops. Then, if negate, return candidates dot accept filtered, else return filtered, and there we go. Wait, what? Oh yeah, gotta convert them to array first. Okay, that's took very. That didn't take you much time at all. Right. This is again in entity selector base. Focused. Entity selector. If not is enemy party, throw new not implemented exception to do marked effect on allies. If combat, oops, instance, enemy party, focused enemy is not null. Return new entity. Focus enemy equals that. And if focus enemy is not null, then just return it wrapped in an array. Else return an empty array. There we go. And that didn't take much time either. Oh, right, the negation. Yeah, hang on. No, it's just an array of entities. Entity filtered. then if return gate candidates dot accept filtered or just filtered. To array. Right. Okay, so it's the focused entity selector done, at least for the enemies. Has condition or has condition amount. Has condition. Entity selector. Entity select base. Export. Condition type condition. Excuse me. Public condition. No. No, I don't want to fix formatting. I want to generate the abstract class. This. Return candidates. No, wait. Bar filtered equals candidates dot where x into x dot has condition. Return gate candidates dot accept filtered. What's wrong with this? Out time to oh, of course. Don't need that. To array, and there we go. Right. Wait, is that in the view? I don't think it's in the view. If condition select has conditions. Yeah. Oh well, we can just disable this, but I'll just not use it. Has specific condition, and then also these percentage and integer selects. Those can be hidden as needed. Yeah. May also want to put them into their own container. We'll probably do that later if we feel the need to. So I'm going to actually has number of conditions. Okay. Entities, entity selector base. Then it will be it's not health condition, it has amount conditions. ITIONS. Entity selector. These class names are getting pretty long. Right. Filtered equals candidates where x into x dot get amount get AMT conditions is greater than or equal to target value. And then we can just do this. I really need to drag this into somewhere else, like pull it up or something, because I've used this for all of them. Yeah. Right, let's generate this. I think we can put this next to has condition. This is a very big class. Yeah. Right. Public, not internal float. Then it would be return active modifier effects, count x into x is I condition effect. Because this let's check if the effects skill category has value for each value, old effects in mutex effects will remove modifier effect. Ah, yeah, here we go. If it has the condition that's already of it, then that lasts, lasts longer, then yeah, do that. So there should only be one of. There shouldn't be condition stacks, if that makes sense. Yeah. If we want to put something like bleed stacks, then we can do that later on. Wait, let me open a window. It's getting a bit warm. Oof. I got swamp ass. Oh, it's so bloody uncomfortable. Okay. So that's where we're getting out of conditions. So I think that's all the entity conditions selections that I've put in. Okay, so now we can go on to the skill sectors, which is these. So we have our skill selector base now. I'm just gonna also close these. Inherits from skill select or base. Oh. Oh. Apparently we can't inherit from there, at least not directly. That's a pain. Oh well. Yo. Oh. What if I built it again? Problem is with this is that it's been raining. So it's really muggy and humid and horrible and ugh. Put the fans up on max. That might cause a bit of static, but oh well. Noise. Not static. What am I talking about? Okay. Oh, it's still going. Pain. Echo. There we go. Specific skill selector. SKIILL. Yeah. Public active skill base skill. Get set. This is going to be the more complicated side of things. Return targets, because we've already filtered the targets. GD.randi percentage targets dot count length, comma, new active skill base. No, it's not that, it's just skill. That's the easy one. Like I said, most of the time, this is going to be of length 1. So, don't need to worry about array size or ON scaling or whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay. So then we'll make a conditional selector. And I know where I've gone wrong. I haven't included the caster for damage calculation or damage estimation. Oh well. Skill selector base. Fortunately, I caught that pretty early, so entity caster. And specific skill selector entity caster. Don't need to do nothing with that. Okay, and then conditional skill selector, which is an abstract class. Public abstract loads get action priority. Entity caster, entity target, active skill base, skill. Then public override, select skill. Then we need to get all the permutations of targets and skills, and then get the biggest one, the highest priority. There's got to be a way to C# permutations of two arrays. Is there a built-in method that lets us do this or not? Generate all permutations of arrays. BAC, it doesn't look like this. That's I'm going to implement it myself. Oh joy. Where am I? Where's OBS? Get up there, you. Okay. Array var. I'm gonna brain fart. Var target skill permutations. Oops. Equals new entity active skill base targets.length multiplied by skills.length. Then for There we go. Then there's for var j equals 0. J is less than skills length. J plus plus. Then it would be I multiplied by target's dot length plus j. So target skill permutations I multiplied by target's length plus j. Equals targets I skills j. Wait a minute. I think I can optimize this a bit. Can I? Yes. So var targeted skills equals skills where x into x, no, not x dot targets only self. Targeted skills dot length, and then this needs to be an array. And then var self target skills equals new of this. Actually, no, I can do this with the magic of link. Skills dot accept targeted skills, select x into caster x. So yeah, I that. To array. And there we go. So then var highest priority action this will be one of these. Then var highest priority value equals 0 for each var target in, no, for each Bar action in target skill permutations. Now I also want to get rid of the skills that target the enemies. So bar opposing factions equals caster is allied entity. XOR, no, sorry, does not equal targets 0 dot, no, target 0 is allied entity. If target's length equals 0, then return null. This should actually, this is a basic sanity check. I don't think we'll be actually triggering this statement at all. Right. So bar valid skills equals, oops, valid? No. We can add them to the target. We need to do it for targeted skills. Target does not target only self. And opposing factions. X dot targets can target enemies, or X dot can target allies dot to array. There we go. That should optimize it a touch, because I am kind of worried about how many times I have to do this. Moreover, how many times the game has to. If var action priority is get action priority. Caster action dot item 1 action dot item 2. If action priority is greater than if it's equal to, give me a sec. New nahf dot is equal approximately highest priority value action priority, then this shouldn't be an array, it's a list. highest priority action, add action. Else, if action priority is greater than highest priority value, highest priority action, clear, highest priority value equals action priority, highest priority action dot add action, and finally return highest priority action gd.randi percentage highest priority action dot count. And then there we go. Whew. Right, new script, and we'll call this most damage skills selector. There's a skill selector base. Create. Not this one, it's this one. It's not skill selector base, it's conditional skill selector. Right. Return skill.estimate damage. Caster target, because I already implemented that for the second iteration of the skill system, I think. Well, we'll check if we have. Yeah, looks like it. Right. Most damage per second. Skill selector. Conditional skill selector. Oh yeah, I haven't built the project yet, so it wouldn't show up. So most DPS is going to inherit from this. Override. Get action priority, and then you should just return the base divided by skill dot estimate cooldown, caster, target. And then wait, no, I don't want to add a new one. Call this most damage per energy skill selector. I could have just duplicated the script, but oh well. Divided by skill dot estimate energy cost, master, target. Let's build. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. Plus, yeah, this. Right. All of these need to be global classes. Just so I can select them when I'm making the enemy's behavior. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Okay. What am I talking about? Most damage. Replace damage with healing. Alright. Yes. Don't be lazy and just dupe them. Healing per energy skill selector. There we go. Right. Is that all of them? No, there's the cure debuffs as well. Cure debuffs. Skill selector. Conditional skill selector. There's nothing that removes conditions yet. I'm fairly sure that there is one. Here we go, remove debuffs. Blah 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 blah. Okay, for each skill, no, bar modifier in skill dots, modifiers to apply, bar total equals 0. If modifier is remove debuff modifier, remove debuffs. Remove debuffs. Dot. Add user signal applied to. No. Here we go. Right. public bool can remove conditions. Return type to remove and removal type dot conditions is greater than 0. It should be in brackets. And then we'll do the same with hexes. Okay, if remove debuffs dot can remove conditions, no. If is no can remove remove debuffs and leave that for now, but total plus equals remove debuffs dot okay, fine. To be loyal to int AMT to remove dot base potency. It'll be the same as get range string in it, yeah. Oh no, calculate to int caster. Okay, public int get amount removed. Entity, wait. Entity, caster, and target. Put all this here. Oh no, wait. There we go. Remove debuffs, get amount removed onto there. Public abstract bool can remove debuff modifier, declare this as abstract. I could do the same thing as with the mobile instead. Have a field as remove conditions or hexes or both. Actually, I can do just that. I'm being silly. Like to remove equals how much what? No. Return. Right, and then all I need to do is this. Return. Yeah, float total. Right, that's all of them actually. Yeah, turns out I've actually implemented most of what I was supposed to be, what I had planned. Let's build and now I just need to do the view model. Which is going to be a pain. I think, yeah, it's actually the view model that's going to be the worst bit. Okay, and then into Gambit list. Oh dear. Gambit list item, which is gonna be valid with the caster, but we haven't put the skills in. Right. Yeah. This is because the all skills is already defined in the item when we give the entity in. Yeah, right here. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break and then come back. Oh boy.
I'm just too tired for all this. Yeah. Even though it's, what, 4:45. I need more caffeine, he thinks. Yeah, I'll be back in about a minute or so. Okay. Ooh. Right, now I need to just think of what the hell, I don't know. Okay. So our Gambit list is this. And here's our class. So I'll need to... the Gambit list as well then. That needs to... Okay, pin this. Open this back up. Private. Player character class base. Character class. Okay, and then extract properties from both of them. I'm not going to do any type checking. No, I don't want to generate a constructor. Go away. Extract, encapsulate field and use property. So list view dot character class equals list model dot character class. Public void populate list item int index Gambit list item be I call this Gambit item item list, give it a unique name. So get node Gambit. No, this is going to be a control. Actually, I don't need to, but whatever. Gambit item list. Oh no, we have Gambit list container. That's fine. Get child of type Gambit list item index view item dot populate with item, generate this method. For each bar item in list model dot list items. This is not a for each, it's just a for because we need the index. List view dot get. No, it's not get canvas, it's get populate item. Populate list item I list model list items I. Also private string list name. There we go. List view dot list list name equals list model dot list name. property. Get node of type label percentage Gambit list name dot text set equals value. Populate from here. This is going to be the meat and potatoes of it. If component dot if ally should be target ally equals item dot if component negate right. Trying to get the proper thing out of this thing. It's gonna be a pain. If component condition equals item entity selector dot get condition if component dot set target value item Entity selector dot target value. Um, these. I'm definitely going to get one of these in as well. Item skill selector dot Gambit action. Right. This is abstract. Just need to get her. Um, um, no. Um, if the percentage select is visible, then bar I dx equals int target value multiplied by 10 f. ff dot round to integer. Else if integer select is visible, then condition value is the minimum value of items there, up to 5, 0 to 5, so 5 int target value. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to work, but it should tell me what's wrong. Okay, so generate a property. Instead of an object, it's going to be a Gambit action. Abstract. Okay. And then also if is equal to Gambit action skill specific, then 53 references in 25 files. That is not correct. Oh well. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna... I don't trust that. I'm just gonna do this. Doing 3 manually is definitely better than just trusting the whole... Oh, 23 and 53 files. What the hell? Oh well. Gambit action is skill specific. I need to go through all of the skill selectors and... yeah. Oops. This condition enemy selector. That should be a not implemented exception because I haven't put in the specific condition yet. I also haven't implemented this, but... oh wait, yes I have. I think I can get rid of the skill from most of these. Most healing per second. And so the most healing HPE. Gambit action, skill most damage. Override, Gambit action. Gambit action. Most DPE. And finally, most deeds. Save everything. Right. So So that's a populate Gambit list. Now we need to do the other way. So bar ret equals new Gambit list. Reach no ret dot character class equals list view character class ret dot list name equals list view list name, then list items equals no bar list view items equals list view dot enabled items. So this will be a enumerable of list Gambit list view item for each var item in list view items. Ret dot add item no just put model item here. Model item equals new Gambit list view item, not view item, just Gambit list model item. Model item dot generate entity selector item dot if component. These are private, of course they are. Just make them public, that's fine. Then we have to do some really weird switch statements on here. Public void add item Gambit list item to add no slightly quicker way instead of having to redo all the arrays, we can just do this bar list model items equals new list of Gambit view items Gambit list items even. It would be, instead of ret, it would be list model items, add this, and then at the end, ret dot list items equals list model items dot to array, and there we go. Going back for 2.5 hours already. Bloody hell. Time does fly when you're having fun. Yeah. But now it will just be the enabled items. Actually, you know what? Nah, we'll just leave it as is. Whew. Ow, ow. Oh. Okay, so let's do the we can do this first. Gambit list view. Public I enumerable of Gambit list view items, enabled item, oops, enabled items, get. Can't do this on one line. Ret equals new that. If no, for let's go back up to here. It's Gambit item list. For bar item in Gambit list container, get children. If item dot item dot hell? Oh right. Yeah. If item is Gambit list view item, ret add, no, Yeah, ret dot add new item and new item dot is enabled. Return ret. I do want to include the disabled ones, but that's going to be in a later iteration. Just need to make sure the whole thing works first. Alright. Close. Oh, sorry, so on Gambit list view item. We also need the, not the then component, but the if component as well. Close all but pinned. Right. So the Gambit list entity selector base. Okay, so switch on the bar target. Wait, don't need to do that. If component dot condition. What is it called? It's called health condition entity selector true. I'm going to add the constructors later. Wait. I don't need to. And default throw new not implemented exception unexpected Gambit condition if component dot condition. Right, and then ret dot targets allies equals if component dot if ally ret dot negate equals if component dot negate ret dot target value equals if component dot condition value. That's odd. Should call it the same thing. Oh well. Set accessories inaccessible. Not now, it isn't. Okay. Skill selector base. Right. Switch on. Now you need to do this tab thing that generates the switch on thing if you want to generate the whole things by yourself, if it's an enum. It would also help if I knew what was going on. What is it called? The Gambit action isn't been put in yet. Okay, public Gambit action. Action to perform. Yes. Private pool. Targeting allies. And then here we put targeting allies equals is ally. Then going back up to here, if targeting allies, then switch on. No, wait. Oh. Option button, select button equals use item. Select button dot selected. Then case 0 So these we're going by indices now. So select button dot get item ID. Select button selected. Case 0. Most healing. Return. Gambit action dot skill most healing. Case 1. Return. There we go. Save you to scroll up and down. Gambit action dot skill most healing per second. Okay, cases 2, 3, 4, 11. Oops. Cases 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. Ah. 3, 4, 11. This is a skill specific. 4 is cure conditions. Skill most HPE. Go to this. Generate enum number, cure hexes. No. Cure hexes. Throw new argument exception. Unexpected selected ID. This. Oops. Okay, that's fine. Oops. Else, we're targeting enemies. But we are switching on the same thing. Right. Case 0. Return. Gambit action dot skill most damage. One, 2, 11. I know I am duplicating code. One is most DPS. 2 is skill most damage per energy. 11 is skill specific. And I'm going to replace this 11 with this. Okay. I reckon that's all well and good. Okay, what now? Switch on link component dot action to perform. Threat equals new most damage skill selector. Right. Equals new most damage per second skill selector. Right. Equals new most damage per energy skill selector. Right. Equals new most healing. Right. Equals new most healing per second. Right. Equals new most healing per energy. That equals new most. No, it's cure debuff skill selector. Shit. I need to put another one called cure conditions or hexes. Yeah, I'm probably going to do it now before I forget. Cure exit conditions. Conditions? What? Conditions or hexes? Cure conditions or hexes. No, it's not that, it's being a dumb. Cure conditions or cure hexes. I had a bit of a brain fart there. Equals 108. Your debuff skill selector, here we go. Actually, that. This needs a rewrite. get type to remove. No, it's not. It's switch on type to remove. Return Gambit action dot pure hexes. Return Gambit action dot cure conditions. Return Gambit action dot cure conditions or hexes. Default. Throw new argument exception and unexpected removal type. Type to remove. Probably not going to come, but it's just a basic sanity check and making the damn thing compile. Ay, ay, ay. Oof. Right. Type to remove equals conditions. Case. Gambit action dot cure conditions or hexes. Right, equals new cure debuff skill selector. Type to remove equals both. Break. Then that equals new cure debuff skill selector. Type to remove equals rule type dot hexes. That equals new specific skill selector. Unexpected Gambit action. Action to perform, that's what it's called. Okay, so home stretch, finally. Skill selector base. Put that in here. We just need to set the Gambit action, which is... No, we don't, because that's abstract. Oh. Right. Right, Gambit list. These buttons here. Yeah, I'm gonna call it on save button press, but I'm gonna capitalize it property, not call it OO. For fuck's sake. On save button pressed. I know that the code's not going to be generated, so just copy that. Then go to Gambit list. this. Public void unsave button pressed. Then I need a dialogue to get a slot, and yeah. Okay, so pop up menu, pop up, no, just pop up. And we'll create a new scene for this. So this is going to be a... Oops. This is going to be a, not control, but a V-box container. This one's going to be a label, which is going to be called either load tactics, load tactics set. Sure. And then we have panel container. Actually, I'll make this the root. Control. Yeah. Margin container as well. Tab 8. Okay, and then this control goes in here, and then that's the V-box container. So I'm slouched back because I'm just being lazy now. Gotta have a stretch. I have failed all of the posture checks. Yeah, it's one of those that temperature where you just want to get out of bed. Yeah, well, we'll soldier on. We'll do this load save screen. Load save Gambit. Box container. Box container. Button. Save. Solve. Save button. Save button. Right. HB. Label. On default. Whatever. Right, call this one. I just put number. This should be a grid, not a V-box. Three columns. Label. Name. Size. All of these are going to expand. Horizontal alignment center. Alright. Zero, one. Alchemist. Default. Size 5, whatever. Sure. Actually, the default one should just be 0. Zero, one. Custom number 1. Size 5, whatever. And just keep going like that. Scenes, UI, Gambit, load save Gambits. Instantiate child scene. Center of main window screen. Okay. Oh, there also needs to be a new one. So at the very end it should be a line edits. No. Just this one. No, if it's a... Wait, onto a new... No, label. Then besides that would also be a label. Whatever the current one is. Something like that. But of course this would only be available if we're saving something. Load, save. Oh. Oh. Load, save, pop-up.show. No, it's not. It's get node. Of type pop-up. Load, save, pop. Up. Show. Alright, let's check if this works. dd.print to do set save mode. Give me some conditions that and then current item dot if component change plus equals is dirty equals true. Then component change goes into same thing. If is dirty gd.print to do unsaved changes warning. Right, I'm gonna go pee, but just check that the pop-up shows. Now, there we go. Right. Yeah, that's fine. These need to have buttons on them though, so they do need to be... I can't use the grid layout. Oh yeah, of course. What am I doing? I forgot. How do I make it so that when I click out it doesn't... Well, I suppose it just have to not be a pop-up then. Okay. So, this is not going to be a boot container, but instead a VBox. Then HBox to here. There you go, Oh yeah, if I just set them all to expand like that, it should be alright. How many HBoxes do I need? 3. Alright, all of these expand. Fill. Yes. Right. Almost like it never happened. Right, where's the... Okay, there we go. So this also needs to be wrapped in a button. Over there. So, don't need these two. No, don't delete the damn button. Just these two nodes. This needs to have a minimum size on the y-axis. That might help. Yeah, so that's the headers. So if I dupe that. No, I don't. Oops. Okay, so those are the headers. We don't need them to be on the same thing, except we do accept that they're not showing. Oh yes, they are. This needs to be, yeah, like that. But this is 1. Alchemist. Default. FAULT. There we go. Size is. I'll give it 2, whatever. Theme is going to be. Do I have the empty button? I do. Invisible button as well. Theme overrides, then when it's selected, just have a sort of border around it. It's just pressed, flat, don't drop a center, border width 4. Yeah, that's alright. Corner radius 12. Yeah, that's alright. Border colour, sort of more of a yellowy. Yes, I like that. Or maybe an orange too. Yeah, that looks better. Because it goes with the green. Not the green, the blue of that. Oh yeah, like that. I don't know, because this is, yeah, the name of it needs to be not trimmed, but trim ellipses. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And then if we shoot this button, it's gonna, yeah, that's great. Just need to give it a bit more separation. And that looks pretty hunky-dory. Just remove the theme variation from this. So, yeah, that's what it's going to look like on the UI. Why do I have this open? So, we need to make another button group. New button group, then don't allow an unpress. Not local to scene, and save that as themes. No. Scenes, UI, Gambits. Load, save, Gambit, button, group, Trez, like that. That's all good. Maybe the first one needs to be sort of grayed out, like have the button be disabled, and have the button be disabled, and then like this. Except it's not graying out the rest of the text though. Mainly because the text is being drawn on top of it. How's that look on the list. I mean, once we grey out this text, it should be fine. Something like this. Yeah, that looks alright. And then have your custom ones here. Use one size ones here. Let me just resize OBS. There we go. Let's see what we got. No, I think that's all right. So, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours 18. I can keep going for a bit longer. Node save Gambit stop. Yeah. CS UI Gambit. Node save Gambits. Right. Private const string user Gambits folder equals user colon slash profiles slash 0 for the profile name Gambits. Default Gambits folder is going to be res colon slash resources slash Gambits or default Gambits. Public string. No, it's not. It's private string. User Gambits folder. Yes. Get node player proof. Whoops. Player profile manager. What's the profile manager, not player profile manager? Okay. I think that's the turn user Gambits folder dot replace the 0 in the curly brackets with that. AL underscore profile manager. There we go. Okay, and then public void load for class player character class base at class. Then what? Right. File list, we'll call this. Header. For int equals 1 because we want to skip header. Our file list node equals percentage file list. File list node dot get child count. File list node dot get child I q3. Delete it. Then bar default equals default file equals default Gambit file replace the 0 placeholder with class dot class name, abbreviated name. Then I'll probably need its own item, but we'll get that later. Yeah, we'll leave this for now. Bar Gambit, bar user files equals dear access dot whatever. throw new not implemented exception. I think I should probably do the saving first. Public void prompt save. There will be save and then no, I'm just going to save Gambit just so I can click a debug and then just hope from there. So it would be var Gambit list equals Gambit list view model dot generate Gambit list from view resource saver save Gambit list. That would be user Gambit's folder. No wait, it's this. Plus whatever. User Gambit's folder plus Gambit list dot list name plus dot tres. Sharpen. Then okay, right, for now it's gonna wait, no. Public void on save button pressed. Then what? I'm gonna on save button pressed, which is hooked up to there. So private Gambit list view list view there we go. gd.print to do check file name save Gambit list. then on this Gambit list view, dot list view equals this. Go back to the pop. No, it's not. What's it called? Right. Let's just check if it works. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Because I really need to either eat a lot or, well, not a lot, but I'm just mentally drained. Okay, so we need to wait for this to catch up before we can understand what's gone wrong. Oh? It's not showing anything. It is saving, right? Yeah. Save Gambit list on save button. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I know why nothing's happening. Yeah, I haven't hooked up the press. Keep doing that. Okay. Now let's see what's going on. Yep, you know something wrong. Error, of course. File equals that. Although it is generating the Gambit list without issue, which is really weird. Our file equals user Gambit plus Gambit list dot list name. Yeah, and then if dear access dot nodes file access dot file exists file dear access dot make dear recursive absolute user Gambit's folder. Okay, let's try that. And it'll be the last thing I'm doing. Besides, you know, actually taking a look at the text threads folder. Folder? File? Folder? No, file. That's what I say. If ally, rather if enemy is. This is probably why it wasn't doing anything. Oh, no, still can't save it. Can't open. What? Wait, it says Gambit's Brawler. Gambit's what? Oh, right. Yeah. Gambit's list name is Brawler. No, it isn't. No, Brawler default 1.tres, yeah. Why can't we save it though? User data folder, let's see what we got. Profiles. Why is there no BBB on there? Oh yeah, it's because for some reason the BBB folder just isn't working, so... Recursive absolute, not absolute recursive. I really should have probably just done it in Profile Manager, but oh well. Well, we've generated the folder. Right, let's open it up with Notepad, see what we got. That's not correct. I think I might know why. And I don't want to generate that, it's this. Generate Gambit list from where? Okay, okay, let's see what we got. Why are all these blank? Right, it's Gambit list. Let's see what we got. Brawler default 1, that's correct. 1 Gambit list item. Entity selector is health proportion greater than 0. That's true. Skill selector is skill most damage. That's also correct. That's fine. Raw default 1. And it's still the same. That's because I haven't exported anything. They need to be exported. Okay. Yeah, all these. Right. Okay, let's see what happens now. This will be the actual last thing I'm doing on this stream. Okay, it's 2 kilobytes now. Hey! Here we go. External resource 222 bytes. So yeah, most damage condition, health condition, entity selector, most damage per second is greater than true. Target's allies false, negate false, blah 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 blah. Target value equals 0. Right, that's very good. Very good. Right. So we've saved them. We've saved the Gambits. So I suppose next order of business is to load them. But that'll be for the next stream, which is probably going to be on the weekend. Very unlikely to be on Friday, but oh well. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in the world, and I shall see you soon.